lease was expiring and your landlord said he or she was not renewing it.
Do you have the right to renew, especially if it's difficult for you to move at that time? It's tonight's edition of Help Me Howard with Patrick Frazier.
If you think you have hurdles and headaches, meet Melissa Hefner.
I was diagnosed with cerebral palsy. This is, of course, before the cancer.
Life has dealt Melissa a few blows, but her outlook on life is as healthy as ever.
I don't like to focus on my cancer or my disability. I like to focus on all the positive things.
Her great attitude has helped Melissa earn 2 master's degrees and stay busy.
I traveled, I wrote a book, I had boyfriends, I got engaged, I did all that stuff.
And then in July, she got very sick, couldn't work, and was hospitalized.
And I couldn't get the check to the leasing office. They knew I was staying in contact with them.
Melissa paid July's rent, but was a day late with her August rent, and her apartment complex decided to evict her.
I'm not exactly sure why. I'm a very quiet tenant.
A generous man heard about Melissa's problem and offered to pay her rent for the next 3 months to stop the eviction. Melissa was overwhelmed.
I don't usually get emotional,
But when Melissa's lease was about to expire in December, her property manager wouldn't talk to her about renewing it, meaning she was facing eviction in a couple of weeks. Not enough time to find a place that can handle her wheelchair.
It's really hard to find a 1-bedroom apartment that has a big enough bathroom that I can get into with the wheelchair.
Melissa was facing eviction, not where she expected to be in 2019.
You know, I have a really good education and I'm trying really hard to do what's right and to stand on my own 4 wheels.
Melissa is trying to stay positive, but Howard, does she have the right to get her lease renewed by her landlord?
Unfortunately, no. Many people think they have a right to renew their lease, but unless that option is in your lease, the landlord has all the power, and not only do they not have to renew, they do not even have to tell you why.
We contacted the attorney for the apartment complex. He said his client didn't want Melissa to stay and didn't tell us why. We then contacted the owner of the complex, who said she was unaware of Melissa's situation. The attorney then said Melissa could stay 3 more months, which gives her time to find a new place.
That's because of Help Me Howard.
And remember the man who paid her rent for the last 3 months of the year?
She has no family. She had nobody to turn to.
Stuart Kalb told us he would now also pay Melissa's rent for the next 3 months while she looks for a new apartment.
I know she didn't have the money. I felt horrible for the woman in the situation. Obviously, I had the ability to do it, and I thought this is one of those situations where you have to help somebody in the community.
Melissa needs a little more time because she's back in the hospital with pneumonia. But while she may not feel fantastic, she still has her great outlook on life.
I learned that it's okay sometimes to ask for help and to always be hopeful and keep moving forward.
We can all learn from your great attitude, Melissa. Now, if you know of a place for rent in Broward that is wheelchair accessible for Melissa, please let us know. And while she recovers, a GoFundMe page has been set up to help her pay her other bills. If you'd like to donate a little to Melissa, the link is at WSVN.com under this Help Me Howard story. Battling someone who needs an attitude adjustment, ready to grin in the gloom? Contact us. We have the right outlook and we'll look out for you. With this Help Me Howard and Patrick Frazier, 7 News.
What a great attitude.
He's right. Yeah, she has a terrific outlook,
Yeah.
Melissa. Next up here on the 19th tonight, prosecutors opened another investigation into R&B singer R. Kelly after a television documentary exposes alarming allegations.
Also, a South Florida trooper nearly losing his life in a wild wreck tonight. He's getting a warm welcome back where he belongs.
And a reptile rescue goes viral. Officials say it's not all that uncommon.